Alright guys, new build content. Alright guys, let me just do this real quick. I just want to throw this out there really fast. Okay. Yeah, I don't have my I don't have my camera on today, but not a big deal. I just wanted to emphasize something. I want you to watch very carefully on what I've been playing around with some stuff, and maybe it's not maybe it's not your usual setup, but it's interesting. So give me a second while I put this in here real quick. Alright, what do we got here? We got... Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. I'm just trying to fix this up real quick before I get into this. So far, so good. The fuck? Okay, interesting. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to look at the analytics really quick at something else that just happened. Interestingly enough. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Not a big deal. Okay, now, let's dive into this, shall we? Now, normally you've seen my other armor regen builds, and they're pretty decent. But I stumbled across this one when I was screwing around with my gear. And I actually checked out my numbers, and I was like, holy crap, I almost doubled my numbers. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to live or die when I do this, but I can tell you one thing right now. Watch my armor regen. On top of my armor regen, watch the third killing me. Yeah. Anyways. Not a good showing. Not a good showing. I didn't expect to get rushed by 4 rushers. That wasn't what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you... Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I won't even use my thing this time. Because it's really not doing that much for me anyways. Like, it's sort of healing me, but it's mostly my armor regen that's doing this. So I'm going to blow this up so that I can't use it.
Rogue defender drone detected.
sucks. Now I add that to the mix. I love it.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Why are you fucking running, you bitch? Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Serious trauma. Detected.
So, still like this. It's really nice. A couple of times they should have killed me, but my armor regen kicked in and saved my ass a couple of times. Now, I wanted to switch up one of my weapons because I think I should just go with the other one that I have as opposed to what I'm using. Because I'm just not using the skill enough for me to use this version of it. So we're just going to go to inventory, weapon, put that away, put that away, put that away, go to my stash. Alright, come this way. This way I will constantly have something going on that I'll be able to actually use efficiently.
Agent in need of backup.
Tango is still active. I have to read.
I'm going to be having shit all around now. I believe that's a big guy that's shooting at me. Or no, it's the machine. I don't know, like, I think, in my opinion, that that's a pretty good armor regen. I mean, I was able to just sit there and take it. I even sat there and let him hit me. And this is on Legendary, so those guys usually hit like a fucking beast. So, to say the least, I like this. And I'm not even done with this build yet. It's always nice when you open up the room and there's nothing in it, but it's locked. Well, I mean, there's only so many spams you can take, no matter how big your fucking armor regen is. I should have focused on him anyways. I'm still not worried about it. I still like the armor regen. It's like double, like all of my armor regen builds that I've made, this one definitely, besides my shield one, this one definitely is like double the armor regen per second that I've ever had. Not you again. This guy is like constantly spamming me.
I'll get to you. Hostile civilian target.
He's fucking hitting me with a fucking shotgun from way back there.
Repeat. Operator down. Get down here. Reloading weapon.
Get me another plate! Target's not dead.
Dead asshole. I got him.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
These guys have a healing station somewhere I gotta take care of.
Number 6. How many times? Pin!
Vital signs critical.
Hit him now! While they're patching up! Need fresh armor! Out again! Hostile drone in the air! I can't
You little bastard.
back off!
Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here, you asshole.
Agent vital signs.
Faggot. Been rushing me and hitting me, you little bitch. Fuck off with that fucking spam, you dick fucker. Well, I mean, I'm not running it right now, but the Foundry set is the best for that. If you want to use a shield, the Foundry Bulwark. You're gonna have to do the raid though, because you're gonna need the backpack from that set, as well as the pieces. Right now, I'm using a really funky build right now that doesn't require a shield.
Server terminal detected.
And I'm, without using this little guy here that's healing me, I still have really, really, really good armor regen. Actually, I'm going to show you how much armor regen I have. Right now I have 84,185 armor regeneration. I'm not even done this build yet. This is just me playing around with it. My goal is to get it well above that. That's pretty high, actually, armor regeneration per second. 84,000. Like, my shit's recharging really quick. If I throw this little machine on to heal me at the same time, it makes it even crazier. That doesn't mean I can't die, but it sure as hell means I can take a beating and keep going for the most part. Oh shit. Too many things trying to attack at the same time. Oh, he's gonna attack him. Okay, so definitely like this so far. It's a really weird build that I was just playing around with my stuff and I noticed something and I can't explain why it's happening, because I've been trying to wrap my head around why it does what it does, but I want to show you something and I'm not sure why this happens. So this is what I'm wearing. It looks weird because I'm running 2 pieces of Foundry, right? And it gives me total armor. It doesn't actually. I'm not even actually running 3 pieces to run the 1% armor regen. I'm only running 2. But watch this. Like, I have armor regen on that one and this one, right? 44 and 40. One's max and one's not. Okay, so if I turn around and I switch this up to, well, let's just remove one of those pieces. Okay, this one that has the shitty, it's not quite max armor regen. Let me put one on. I think I have a piece here. I think it's a Sokolov piece that has armor regen on it. Or no, it's a Grupo, but it has max armor regen on it. Watch this. Okay, so my armor regen was at 84,000. Now watch what happens when I put this on. It went down to 75,000. How's that fucking possible? Because wearing 2 pieces of this only gives me 10% total armor. It does not give me armor regen besides what's there already. Okay, so that doesn't make sense as to why it's jumping down so much. Now, I'm at 75, okay, you see I'm at 75,000 armor regen. Watch what happens when I add that piece back, the Foundry piece. All it has is 4,432 armor regen, right? And it only gives me 10% total armor when I put this on. Boom. But watch what happens. I'm now at 84,000. Now, I'm trying to figure this out because I'm only wearing 2 pieces of Foundry, and it should not be boosting me up to 84,000 unless my theory from before was true, that when you have pieces that have total armor on it, like maybe when you add more armor it gives you more armor regen. I don't know, but something's not right, because that should not have jumped almost 10,000 just by taking a piece off. Unless, of course, I had a 1% armor regen boost, which I didn't. Now, I've tried to put things on that have, like, multiple maximum armors. And I'm stumped as to why that happens. But what I do know is I'm not going to complain. But I'm just confused as to how the armor jumps up that much, the armor regeneration. Now, my theory on this is what I should do, actually, is do this. Yeah, that's what I mean. And that's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm wearing 3 pieces of it, right? Like, if I was wearing 3 pieces of this, it would give me 1% armor regen, okay? So that would make sense. But it's only giving me 10% total armor, and it's like that 10% was like almost 10,000 armor regeneration that it just added. And I don't get it. I'm confused. So is there something that's broken there and it gives you more armor regen and it shouldn't? Or is total armor, things that have something like total armor on it, are they going to boost it more than, actually adding armor regeneration? Like I had a theory with this Bellstone, right? Because it has 1% when you wear 1 piece. It gives you 1%, and I have armor regen on it as well. Now, I boosted my guy up with some incoming repairs on all 3 pieces as well, so that when I put my healing thing out, it makes me even nastier. Now, I don't really have a lot of DPS, but I don't really need it because I can survive long enough that I can kill shit. Plus, my primary weapon has got Optimus on it, so it gives me some weapon damage. But I've been wrapping my head around this, like, all last night I was trying to figure this out. Why are these 2 pieces giving me so much? Watch what happens when I take these 2 pieces away. First I'll show you so you see. So I have 84,185. So I'll take these 2 pieces away. I'll put something else on that has armor regen on it, right? Because this one has maximum armor regen. So I have to find a piece. I think I have a piece on me that has it on it. Okay, here's another one. Here's a Bellstone. I'll put that on instead. Okay, I've taken a piece away again. Let's take 2 pieces away. This one has, I'll make sure that I do it again. Where did I put that piece? This has maximum armor regen on it as well. Boom. Okay. Now, let's go check on our, it's down to 76,000. It's still down. I don't get it. It's got to be that total armor. I put it back on. $84,000. So if that theory is true, let me do this. If that's true, that means that if I get one more piece of Foundry, I had an idea on this. If I get another piece of Foundry and I put it there, that will give me 1% armor regen, and if I switch this out for another piece of golem gear, which I don't know if I have on me. No, I'll have to go get some. I put another piece of golem gear on there. I think that I can bring it up over 90,000. Oh, I can't see. Shit. That's definitely not a good thing. So, like, I think I'm right on this. Like, it doesn't look like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Most people would look at this and they would go, okay, but, you should run, the contractor's gloves and that, but then I lose out on a lot of stuff, right? Now I can make my armor on kill like 300 and some odd thousand, but I don't want to do that. I don't care about that. It's the regeneration I want. Did I target that? I want to target, yeah, I did target Foundry. Okay, cool. Because I want to get, I think I deleted this piece by accident, like this Foundry piece I had here. I want to try that. I think I'm going to be right on that, but I'm going to have to start this process again here. Get more enemies out here, see if I can get them to drop a piece for me that I need. I don't know why it keeps sending out red guys on Legendary, but whatever. Well, you can find them that way, actually. The best way to do it is to either optimize them, or you can roll the stuff, too, as well. I really want these guys to drop something. Normally what I do is I play it on Legendary now, and I hope that they drop maxed stuff out, because they usually do. It's just not as often as I hoped it would be.
Terminal controlled.
Oh, it's okay. Not a problem. It's just normally, see, I've got some armor regen builds in my arsenal that I have in my playlist, and they're pretty good, but they're not as crazy as this one. This one, I seriously am not even kidding. I stumbled upon this by accident when I was playing around with my Foundry set, when I had my when I was using my tank build with my big shield, my bulwark set. I actually had the because I have the backpack, right? And this backpack makes so much difference, but it will not work. I was already thinking about this, trying to do it this way, and it doesn't work as efficiently as I thought it might. I don't know why, it just doesn't. So I'm thinking this is the piece that needs to be changed out, and this piece needs to be changed to a golem piece as well. And then that should do it. That should max me out for the maximum amount of armor regen you can get in the game. mean, it. Like I said, it doesn't look like your typical build. I could definitely probably optimize some of these pieces for sure. Like, look at that. That's a piece that dropped. Just give me 1 second. I just gotta do something real quick. Okay, sorry. Anyways, yeah, there's definitely a couple of pieces in here that I need to optimize, but I want to switch these guys out. So I want to put a foundry here, and I want to put a golem piece here. But not just any golem piece. I got to make sure that the golem piece I put there has a good talent. The reason why I'm using this bad boy is to get the thing going there, but I did have a piece of I had a gun out that had sadist on it, but I found that I was using the pestilence more than I was using that, so I'm hoping I can get a piece to drop. Now, I've targeted the foundry set, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get what I want, and I need a holster, but I doubt that it will drop one for me, and if it does, it might not be what I want. So I got to be picky about some stuff. Oh, there's specific things that you need. You usually get them when you do missions and stuff. They're like components. It's a pain in the ass because you need a lot of them, but you can actually craft them when you start getting... Once you start getting things, you can actually exchange them for the pieces you need. It's just a pain in the ass. It takes a while. I would say only weapon mods. I knew that was going to happen because the robot was there. I might switch that out and actually put a EMP on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. It was just I had to get the door. My HDMI cable arrived. My better one for my PS5. I got a really good one. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just switching my cable out. My HDMI cable. Sideways. Should be more than enough. There should be more than enough blanket here. Do this shit. Oh, you little bitch, where'd you go?
Agent in need of backup.
Watch for sure. There we go. Oops. Alright, there we go. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, I was just recalibrating or putting a new HDMI. Wow. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Sorry, I was just switching out my HDMI cable. What a difference that made. Okay, so your question was, what's the difference between optimization and recalibration? Recalibration means that you can... Okay, let me look. Let me show you. We'll just take this as an example. So, you see that my 5.6% crit hit chance on this piece of gear, and you see that little wrench there beside it? That means that I've recalibrated it into something else. It was something different, like I think it was crit hit damage before, and I switched it over to crit hit chance. And the difference between that and now when you want to optimize, it's different because you got those little pieces I was telling you about that you need to collect. You get them from missions, usually from bosses when they drop. Or you can also craft them later on. Let me just go back here. Let me go back here. This will take me right to where I'm going to show you. I'm on PS5, so this won't take me very long to get from point A to B. Because I can tell you one thing from experience, it takes a lot longer on PS4 to go from point A to B versus this machine.
Safe area entered.
Okay, so we come in here,
I've got the biggest inventory in DC.
and this bench right here has both optimization and recalibration. And you also have to make sure that you get your library up, because for the longest time I've been getting gear on the go basically. I haven't really built up my library like fully, but you want to make sure you focus on that too. You want to deconstructing, going into the recalibration thing, and you look at the pieces of gear you have on you or whatever, and you can switch their attributes up. You can do it this way with the tiers, or you can go with the attributes, which is status effect. You know what I mean? Like, and then you come over here to optimization. This is different. This is when you want to boost things up. So you see how I only have 141,565 armor? If I had the materials, because I wasted them not long ago, I could boost that armor up, and I get 3 optimizations I can do to this. And so I could if I had the stuff, I could probably max that out to 170,000 by optimizing it. Now you get 3 optimizations, and I believe you can play with, well, in this case, I'd be able to play with that, right? Because this is already maxed out. But they'll let you play with a couple of things you can optimize, but you only get 3 optimizations, so make sure that whatever you're going to focus on, so if you're going to do 2 things on a piece of gear, you want to make sure that it's going to count. So you don't want to waste it on something that you shouldn't have wasted it on. So if you wanted armor regen higher or maxed out as opposed to crit hit chance, then you got to take that into consideration. That's the difference between these two. One makes you one gives you the ability to change up the attributes to different things, like weapon. Well, you can do that too. You can change things from weapon damage to skill tier or armor. You can switch crit hit chance to crit hit damage. Just, you know what I mean? Like, you could turn it into status effects if you wanted to. But again, you have to have the library. You have to make sure you build your library up, which is you have to deconstruct. You have to go into that library, pick what, like if you want to pick like something from this category, and then take it. And if you're after a specific thing that you want, hopefully you have it on you. You deconstruct it, and it becomes a part of your library permanently. Once you deconstruct something, it's permanent. It's in your library. Now, if it's not maxed out, and you get a piece later on of that category, and it is maxed out, and you deconstruct it, it will become better, obviously. Until, of course, your whole library is maxed out, like the whole stats are maxed to their maximum. And then you can just, you know what I mean? The next time you want to recalibrate a piece of gear, you can know that whatever you pick is going to be maxed. It takes a while. It's a lot of work. But I need to get a piece of foundry on my holster, because that is going to make me stronger than ever. I mean, I'm already at 84,000. It's different for weapons. Weapons have like damage to armor, rate of fire. It's the same principle though. If you're lacking, like let's say you take an SMG and you don't have, you want to change it. You want to change something from health damage to damage to armor, but you don't have damage to armor in your library. But you do have a piece somewhere that does have it on it. You can deconstruct that weapon, and it's the same theory. It becomes a part of your library, and then you go back into your library and say, oh, I got it now, so now I can switch that. But just know this, that of the things that you have on your gear, when you recalibrate something, you can only do it to one thing. So make sure that you pick the right thing, because if you screw it up, then it's permanent. You can't take it back. You can recalibrate something as many times as you want, but only one thing can be recalibrated. I can tell you this. Hold on a second.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Give me 1 second. Yeah. Once you do that, it's there forever. Woo! Got like so many drones on me right now. And they are freaking pounding me. I hate these rounds. No, well there is, once you've gotten everything, yeah. But yeah, until you've gotten everything, not really. Like I said, you can have your library completely maxed out with everything there is. What's that robot hitting me? Alright. One second, buddy.
Here we go.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, you son of a bitch, he was about to die too. Oh, okay. Hold on. That took too much damage going through that door. Okay. Yeah, let me do this. Let's go to the lobby for a minute. Okay. I have something for you. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something. Okay, where are we? We are... Is that showing up for you? I just want to know. Is that playlist link showing to you? I have all kinds of builds. I don't know if it's showing up or not, but if it is, I don't. Yeah, okay. That's the link to my actual Division 2 builds list. There's a lot. I think I've got multiple builds for different things, like lots of different things. This one, when I'm done it, is going to get added to that list. It's a very big list. I'm not done with this one yet. I need one more piece here, and I need a piece here, but not this. I'm going to put a piece of gold in here, but I want to make sure that piece of gold has the right talent on it. I think I know what I'm going to do with that talent.
Rogue agent detected.
Oh, this is perfect. No problem. No, I'm going to go against some rogue agents here real quick. This means, let me just make sure that I have this targeted. This means that I'm going to be able to get pieces, but I don't know what it's going to be I'll get, but hopefully it's the piece I need. The whole other question there is whether it's the right roll. Okay, they're spamming grenades.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Rogue Incinerator Turret detected.
No, these are just NPCs, but they're legendary rogue agents, so they're going to be really nasty.
How many kids do you think they got left?
Should have. Yeah, these guys are not very nice. Oh no. Oh, and they have unlimited amounts of fucking skill they can use. He's dead. One down. Yeah, it's mods. Well, it's mods, and you can accuracy. You can actually put on your. You can actually put those on.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
Just take care of this. There we go. Yeah, attributes is where it's at. Actually, weapon handling does all those things, just so you know. Everything you just mentioned, you can roll weapon handling onto your gear. And that does the same thing. It's all those attributes in one. And plus reload speed and some other stuff. I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, that's when you recalibrate something. We call it roll. There we go.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Well, would you look at that? I got me a holster. Perfect. Now, that brought me down to 80,000, but my theory is that chest piece. Okay. Oops. What's this? Okay, so. Now I need to go in here. And I need, oops, no, I don't want that. I want that. I thought I had a golden chest piece, but I guess I'm wrong on that one. This piece is just not. You see how I picked up see how these pieces are here? Like this, This mask has skill damage on it. This is the way I found it. I can take that back to the thing there and optimize it and switch that skill damage out and put armor regen on it if I wanted to. But this piece here, I already rolled armor regen on it, so I could optimize that. Obviously, I'm going to optimize it to make the armor better. Oh shit. Give me 1 second. Sam, upstairs now. Now, wait. Yes, yes. Upstairs now. Go! You're late. Get upstairs. Go, 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 go. Go! You have to wait for him. Yeah, where he is? Yeah. Oh, you have to wait. Get back to your fucking shit. Now, I'm not sure what level you are. Like, what level are you right now? You want to know something? Well, my honest opinion? They always told us, and this is just what I've got a lot of DC. Okay, so you got a long ways to go. I'm shade level 1155, which is, that's beyond level 40, by the way. Because when you hit level 40, you start at shade level 1. So if I add the 40 levels to that, I'm actually 1195. So what I was saying is they've always told us that the best gear was in the DZ. Well, there is some stuff that's exclusive to, like, there is particular pieces of gear that is exclusive to DZ. Like, for example, I have a gear set called System Corruption. You can only get in the DZ. The only other way you can get System Corruption is if they have the events on that actually offer the gear set. And there was events that they had where you could get the gear set by just leveling up your seasons. But I'm honestly going to say that I find doing raids or doing even legendary missions or a legendary summit like I'm doing right now gives you better gear. The chances of you getting God rolled gear is pretty high when you do this. But I'm pretty sure, like, do you have Warlords of New York? I'm really curious about this. This HDMI cable I got has definitely increased my graphical power on my PS5. I can see the difference with this. Okay, so technically, because you have the Warlords of New York expansion, I'm going to take you on a little trip back to the White House. Have you made it to the White House yet? Obviously you probably have. If you're level 5, you probably definitely have. I don't know if this is available to you, but here's something that can help you, because I know that you can do this. So when you come back to the White House, at the main entrance, if you come out this door, you'll see a helicopter right there. And if you go over to this helicopter, and you're a low level, and you talk to the pilot, they will ask you if you want to boost your level to, I think, 40 or 30. You get boosted to level 30. They take you to New York, and you start earning your shit. I mean, you don't have to, but just a heads up that you could get boosted up to 30 and then start working on your stuff. Because they do, I know they do that for New York. Because my, not on this, I have another account, like this is my second, this is sort of my primary now, but I did a long time ago have a primary account that was not this one. It was a different name. So I had already maxed out my shit. But on this character, on this PSN, because I had to, so basically what I'm saying is I had a different PSN. This is my secondary one, aka my, what happens if you come back after boosting your level? Here's the thing. You can't come back until you finish the New York stuff, which doesn't take a ton of time, but by the time you come back, you should be at least level 40. Because it boosts you to level 30, and then because you have the expansion, they gave us an extra 10 levels, and then you work then you start, and then you have to beat the game, and then when you beat the game, you'll start getting your shade levels. Some people cheated the system in the very beginning, though. That there was an exploit with the training guy, and some people boosted their levels, and it didn't take them very long, and they were like 3,000 shade level. Some were more than that. I saw a guy not long ago that had his shade level was over 13,000. So I'm not sure how. That's a lot of time. Like, that's crazy. It'll take you to New York, and then you just do like some missions in New York, and then it'll let you come back.
We need you to secure a
I think you do about 4 or 5 missions in New York, and then it lets you come back. But if you want to know the story, then do it the other way. That's just, I'm just saying that's just an option if you were annoyed at things. Just making sure I have the golden gear targeted. Now the only part that's going to suck about this is if I encounter one of these missions where where there's an EMP, I'll have to rely on my armor regen, which is still good.
Hostage situation nearby.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you could always start a new character and jump yourself up to see the more advanced stuff, and then still keep your main character to do the story. I'm not sure what just happened there, but I was able to jump down through the thing. Okay, that's interesting.
I'll hold this area.
Shade tech detected.
Whoa, who's thing in my head? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Rogue incinerator
I
turret
had 3 of them
detected.
on me. 3 rushers. That's
Vital
crazy.
signs 0.
I just got a message. Sorry, I'm just looking at this message real quick. Like I said, you're not gonna survive every single time. They will rush you, and they when you have 3 gold shotgunners on you, it's really hard to shake them off because they don't stop. Unlike heroic, they will keep rushing
Shade
you.
tech detected.
Surviving that is really hard to do. You gotta take them out at a distance, otherwise if they get close, you're fucked. Oh shit, he's got a fire thing coming after me. I'm gonna have to manually heal here.
Rogue sniper turret
There we
detected.
go.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Jesus.
Serious trauma detected.
I am taking some. Let's see, he can hit. You know what's funny about this is he can actually hit me. Yeah, he can hit me through there, but I can't hit him. He's gonna come up here and be annoying though. Oh shit.
Vital signs critical. Rogue incinerator
Yeah,
turret
they don't screw
detected.
around. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, I don't have any. shit.
Assault turret detected. Sniper turret.
Yeah, they spam those drones like crazy. That's what I mean. That's the difference between heroic and legendary. There's a lot more robotics going on in legendary, and they hit like a dump truck and they can spam. Like, you thought hardwired was crazy. These guys can spam faster than your hardwired.
Assault turret detected. Sniper turret detected. Incinerator turret detected.
I gotta watch all sides. The sad part is they drop something, but I don't know what it is. It's probably not what I want. Nope. Oh, they did give me some repair skills, though. I do like that. But all those enemies that died... like, there's nothing. They didn't... all those guys that died dropped nothing I wanted. Like, I have a golden gear targeted, and not even one piece of that dropped. This is kind of what pisses me off about Legendary. Is not that it's hard. It's just annoying, because you think you're going to get a drop, and then you kill like 20 guys, and you're lucky if a piece drops. Unless it's rogue agents, you're guaranteed. Like, if it's rogue agents, you're guaranteed they're going to drop shit. But that's, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's kind of like roulette. You bet on one number and hope you're going to get it, but if not, well, guess what?
Just stay down. Fine, I'll shoot you again.
Oh shit.
I'm trapped here.
I'm still stumped as to why they're sending out that shit. I don't know why they're sending out the, I don't know if it's just screwed up or something, but normally they I don't know, they send out, like, yellows and shit like that, like, a lot more often, but they keep throwing some reds at me, too, and it's kind of weird. Alright. If I get far enough away, that might reset it. Okay, so there's a big guy there. And those big guys, that's the difference too as well. So the big guys that you encounter on Heroic are a little different than these ones, because these guys right here, they've got fucking stinger hives on their backs. So if they get close enough to you, guess what? They're going to make you bleed. And they're going to hurt. So I'm just going to back up for a second so I can get this fully charged. I need a piece of golden gear because there's something I'm screwing with right now, and I think if I do it right, it will pay off. But only if it's the right roll. Now, I like to keep these guys at bay because they're a pain in the ass. And he's going to try to rush towards me. Oh shit, I didn't see his back. Shit. Oh, what? Did I just see that right?
Agent killed.
Was that a red that just hit me for almost 1.5 million? What the hell? $1.5 million. That's crazy. That was a red. Since when do reds hit that hard? Well, I guess it's on legendary, so they gotta beef them up somehow. Anyways, I'm gonna check my gear back at the base and see if I actually have a piece. I might already have one. I might already have a piece in my gear set. I think I did. I think I do. It's a chest piece I need.
Safe area entered.
I could have swore I did. But I'm gonna look again. Nope, I don't. What are you selling today? Backpack.
I'm happy to have made a deal.
Okay. Let me see if I can make a chest piece. I might be able to actually make one. Oops. What do I need? Oh, I need ceramics. That's not a problem. I can just go in here. Now, the next question is it going to be any good? It's not the greatest, but to be honest, it's got a talent I want on it. Now, I just want to see.
You need to craft something?
Okay, so I can't roll anything else right now. Could probably sell a bunch of stuff and get money, but so that dropped me down. I just wanted to test this theory. So let me go back to what I had on before. Let's put this on. Wow, no, that dropped down considerably. So check this out, and I don't know why this happened, because it has armor regen on it as well. But I actually dropped 12,000 armor regen per second just by switching that piece. I'll put this back on. Actually, no, I'll show you before I put it back on. So, where is it? Armor regeneration per second, 62,600. Watch this. Just one piece is going to make a big difference. Now it's at 80,000. So I just by putting one piece of that gear on, it brought me up 18,000 almost. That's crazy. And if I get rid of this piece right here, I'll just put this on just for shits and giggles. It brings me down to 57,000. Okay, so what the fuck is going on? How am I losing that much armor regen per second just by changing one piece of gear? And it only had 4,000 on it. Actually, wait a minute. What did I have on there? It didn't have any. But it gave me 1% armor regen. And that 1% armor regen was worth like almost 18,000 fucking armor. Apparently. Yeah, we're back to 80,000. Well, when you're first starting out, and you're trying to level your guy up, I stuck to skill builds in the beginning, and then I started branching out into DPS and armor builds. Weapon damage is your friend, but you also need some armor regen too. Okay, so I had something on here. So I have one piece of golden gear, but what if I switch it to this? What will that give me? 79,000. What if I take this away and put... I just gotta make sure I put the right piece on. Because if I don't... See? I dropped down 64,000. I just had this at 84,000, so I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. These two pieces here give me 10% total armor. Which right now, as it stands, I only have 64,000. But when I switch this back to the Foundry piece, which gives me 1% armor regen, it brings me up to 79,000. What the hell? It's not even 80 anymore. Okay, so let's get rid of that. What if I put this on? That brings me down to 78,000.
Agent in need of backup.
Which piece did I have on? I gotta remember what piece I had on. Oh, I think it was... I could have swore it was this one. And then I took this piece off, and I put on this piece. Just make sure that, well, you want to take stuff that has like crit hit chance, weapon damage, armor regen is nice as well. I don't know if you get armor regen when you're lower level though. I don't know. It's been a while. So I just switched this out to a golden piece. That should bring me to 84,000. Yes, 84,000 right there. So that's the highest so far. And it's because what tier am I at? You're talking to me or him? what tier is who at.
What's that mean?
There we go. Let me see this here real quick. It'll show up in a second. So I got 2 pieces of golden gear. And then I've got 1 bellstone. 2 pieces of foundry, which this is what stumps me right here. Because it only gives me 10% total armor.
Talking to yourself.
Let me just read this for a second here. I didn't know I had know I had a message on one of my things. Yeah. Oh, for sure. It is to a degree. It depends on what you want to do. Like, look at this golden gear, for example. It gives me 10% status effects, 1% armor regen. I don't care so much about the status effects. I'm after the armor regen with this particular thing. But there's other gear sets out there, like Bellstone gives you armor on kill, incoming repairs. Incoming repairs are really good for you if you want to be a healer. This piece is my double armor regen. It's the Emperor's Guard. What's funny is this build has... Whoops. This build has 84,000 armor regen on it, right? And I switch over to... Whoops. I switch over to that build and it's like 57,000, but like I have armor regen on every one of those pieces, which is crazy. So I've come up with this theory that possibly, you know how this is giving me 10% total armor? I'm wondering if that 10%, because if I take one of these pieces off and I replace it with a piece that has the same amount of armor regen on the attributes, it drastically drops. So I'm wondering if the attribute called, well, it's not an attribute, it's a thing that's on the set. But I think there's another thing that you can get total armor from as well. I'm just wondering if total armor actually counts towards not just your armor, but your armor regen as well. And I think it does. Because if I take it away right now, if I take one of those pieces away, and it takes away my 10% total armor, it's going to drop my armor regen by about 15,000. So, something new I learned today. Total armor is not just your armor in general, it's your armor regeneration. I think it might be something else. Who knows? It could be armor on kill too, I don't know. I didn't know that. So now that I've figured that out, it makes me wonder if there is something out there that will also help that. I'm just looking for something in particular. I'm looking for a different piece of gear. I'm looking to see if there's any gear that I have that might give me that. Yes. A third piece of golem would give me another 5% total armor. So what happens if I was to put on a third piece of golem gear? It dropped me down to 61,000 armor. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's 23,000 armor I lost just by taking that bellstone piece off. I put it back on. Brings me back up to 84,000 armor regen. So, is that diminishing returns? That's what I'm saying. Is that diminishing returns because I added another 5% total armor?
Violators will be removed from the secure area immediately.
Because that's a 23,000 like loss when I switched that piece. Even though I was thinking technically it should be more. It should have brought me up more, not down.
Thinking about getting another 10.
So that tells me something. Because all this has is like it's only 1% armor regen plus I have some on it already. So what the hell changed? Is it because it's got to be the total armor? It must have, like when I added more, it must have been like too high. Like, you know what I mean? Like diminishing returns, when you put it too high, you start getting a negative effect instead of a positive. Maybe there's a total amount of armor, like that particular stat, that you're allowed to have, and maybe 10% is the maximum, and then anything after that, it's diminishing returns. Because that would explain why I jumped down instead of up. I went down 23,000. It's crazy. That's a big number. That's a lot of armor regen to lose off of one piece. That really doesn't, like when you look out on paper, it really shouldn't drop that much. So I'm gonna have to farm. I'm gonna have to farm a little bit later. Right now, I got to go upstairs and get some stuff done. But yeah, I will be back on later. I do play other games too, so if you see me on hockey, don't be surprised because I play hockey as well. And I play. Well, I don't just play hockey, but I normally I'm on this mostly, but at nighttime, it's usually the other. All right, guys, have a good day.